Good evening, everybody. This is your boy Ricky. This is the graveyard. I was struggling to get set up because, as you can see, we just went through another major rainstorm. And while I was getting set up, the EMF would not stop spiking. And of course, as soon as I turn the camera towards it, it stops. But while I was struggling, I got over there. And I said, yeah, if I can ever get to you and get my stuff together, the next word that came through was how.
Here.
I asked myself, and look at this. They hear, like they're hear me. Okay. You got everything? What's going on now? Let's take a walk. We got so much rain again the other day. This had all just started to dry up, but now it's just brutal. People. See how quick it's popping off out here? Sorry about that. Now we're back. EMF was spiking, called him. And we got the name Lily. Sorry, look at that. Trying to keep you guys out of this sun, but it's hard because got areas I want to be. Look, areas I want to be and check out, but I don't know if I can get there. That's a lot of water laying around. Anybody walking around with me right now? Doesn't seem like anybody wants to talk. That was. It's okay. You can talk. So much water. Alright guys, come on now. I'm not going to stay over there in that one corner, because I know there's lots of other places around in here where they're ready to talk. They're not.
You heard us.
You heard us. Yeah, more than likely I did. Like I was saying, if you had seen the 4 a.m. session, my daughter had texted me at like a little bit before 4, asking me if I was hearing these noises. And of course I was asleep. I didn't hear them. But look. So that got me up and got me doing a session. It was kind of wild, kind of up and down, a little scary. A couple threats were made. It's not something you care to have happen in your bedroom, but it comes with it. I have protection. Is there a reason everybody stopped talking when I walked over to this area? I usually turn there. I'm going to go this way. How about this area here? Anybody? Look at that. Anybody by the name of Cowboy, maybe?
Guest.
Guest. Yes, I'm a guest in your house today. This is your home. I'm a guest in. Man, we were getting crazy EMS spikes just right here. All right. Maybe it was walking with us. Okay. Yes, I'm just a guest here. I just come through to talk to you guys, give you something to talk, give you somebody, not something, somebody to talk to.
Heretic's Fork.
What in the hell? Heretic's Fork. As we're getting massive spikes. Alright, that's another one I'm going to have to look up because I've never gotten that on this device. Heretic's Fork. It's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably
Need trust.
Look at this. Need trust. As many times as I've been back here, as friendly as I am, I've brought toys for the kids. I help clean up the graveyard when after a storm like this one and all your flowers get blown everywhere. I mean, they do have a keeper. They do have somebody that's supposed to keep up with the place, and they keep it really nice in the spring and summer. But I mean, it's not a whole lot they can do like this. You can't cut grass or trim anything or do that kind of stuff in 4 inches of water. The concrete tops themselves are already. I just barely touched that, and that was bubbling up. But I mean, I'm going to give you an example. Look.
My name is Robert.
EMF going off just as my name is Robert. Look at this. This is all from the storm we just got. If you remember, I was out here the day that storm started, or before it started. And there was still some water laying around, but it was just little pools here and there, nothing major. This right here, this is major. Look at that EMF. Whoever is with us, they're just walking with us. Can I get a name? Can I take a guess at it? Aaron? If it's you, buddy, it's okay. I'd love to hear from you. A little windy out here. Sorry, I hope it doesn't affect the audio.
One lady here.
Look at that. One lady here. Okay. I've gotten the episode where me and my brother went way back in the woods, where things kind of got demonic or darkish or however you want to call it. That look at this. As I'm talking about that episode, I got one man here. As I was told just before that by a lady ghost, saying that she's very afraid for me. And I was like, why? Because, well, she had told us that her husband had killed them all. Look at this EMF going off. And I do believe that day I brought something back. Me and my brother brought something back here with us. Because ever since then, like I said, it's always something going on here. Inside, outside, neighbors. It's just a creepy area. But yeah, since that trip, things have kind of ramped up. Since they've started cutting down the trees and trying to clear out that lot of the hidden graveyard over there, which I hope they get back on soon and get that cleaned up. I actually think somebody... Look at this. I was just talking about the demonic energy, and we got Satan. Look at the EMF. Look at this. If there's one thing I know, Satan himself is not going to send somebody is not going to come here himself just for me. He may send somebody for me, disguised as him, and I get a name as that happens. Still ramped or rid on the EMF. Now I'm kicking myself in the ass for not bringing cat balls because I feel like there's the energy back here to do it today. Damn it. Always one step ahead of me. Always. Look. So can I ask this question? Is Steven the one that I should be worried about? Is he the dark entity? Or is this somebody else trying to come through? I mean, this is... You guys have seen the videos with me back here before. You know what this EMF does and doesn't do on certain days, certain times. But this bitch is going crazy. We got some dark, evil shit popping off at us, dropping names. It's getting crazy back here. It really is. Look. I was getting ready to say still and point.
Attachment.
No. No. Let's get this straight right now. I don't know where you're at, but I want you to hear me and hear me good. There will be no attaching. You do not have my permission to attach or follow in any way, shape, or form. I have a white light that surrounds me and protects me. You will not be able to penetrate that light. Remember that. Look at this. This shit's starting to scare me. It really is. This is getting fucking scary now. The noises in the house, the footsteps, the constant fucking back and forth.
Where?
In my house. That's where. With a fucking question mark. Specifically, my room. I'm serious. It's kind of out of nowhere. I just got a fucking rage in me like you wouldn't believe. My daughter's room is next to mine. I don't like nobody messing with my kids. I got 4 daughters. I'd die right now for either one of them. Look at this fucking EMF, man. I should have stayed my ass over here with the happy-go-lucky ghost in the corner, but no. Ricky's got to push it to the limit. Let's go antagonize a fucking demon by yourself. You think I ain't walking my ass back over here on the other side? There's the corner in the blue house. Here we go. I was going to try and get back into the tunnel for a little bit to see what was going on back there, but we didn't even get a third of the way across the graveyard before we ran smack dab into something demonic. I mean, fucking EMF pegged out to the max. Satan coming across, torture. Look at that shit. As soon as I start talking about it.
Mystical.
I gotta get in this shade for a little bit. Look at this. This is fucking crazy. I've got to find, hold on. I gotta find a flat headstone that I can set this down on for a second. You see the EMF. did. I gotta hit my vape, I'm sorry. This is some crazy shit. So I got the EMF and the spirit box sitting here. Now I know you can't
Tranquility.
look, tranquility, and it was spiking as it did it, as it came across. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Is this a more positive energy on this side? Come on now. I don't like that. We started out positive over here. What's the negative energy in this graveyard? Alright.
They will get you.
As soon as I look, they will get you. Wow. It just keeps getting better and better and better. Sorry, I had to fix everything as I picked it up. I thought I was coming back to a more positive, more safer corner. And at first I got tranquility. And then the very next thing after I asked, is this a positive side, or what is the dark energy? They will get you is what I got. They better stay away. I have no problems going and getting a priest or whatever I got to do, whoever it's got to be, and bring them back here, bring them in my house, whatever I got to do. And you know the weird part about all this? You know what? The hell with this. Because it's kind of irritated me a little bit, because I had plans. I wanted to go over by the tunnel. I wanted to check out to see how much water was laying back there mainly, because even when it was getting bone dry out here, I was finding areas back there that still had like little rivers, 15, 20 feet across, you know, a couple 100 feet long, bats water just laying there. So I was curious about it, wanted to see what was laying around. As you can see, if you zoom,
Come here.
look at this. Look at this. I told you all I was coming back over here. Now look. All right. Here we go. Just now.
Pay attention.
Look at this. Are you serious? All right, everybody, you heard. Pay attention. I'm going to be looking around, and I'm going to be holding the camera so you can look around. Is there something I'm supposed to be seeing? Is there something you want me to see? If so, you better make it very clear. You know, it's crazy, because that's the big tree right there that I go and sit under with at night, with the cat ball, spirit talker, EMF, and just hang out and see what I can get to come through. I've never really had, I don't think, underneath that tree, maybe once, that could be taken as a threat, but not really threatened, or not with. So we're right back in the area where all that started. And as you
We
can
don't mean harm.
look, and then we get this. We don't mean harm. Sorry about the sun, guys. I'm trying. It's just a weird time for me to be back here. Let me try to get back underneath here. Look at that. Now earlier, if you remember, we ran smack dab into something very dark. Something is setting the dogs off. I'm starting to hear all the neighborhood dogs starting to bark now, which was not happening a while ago. Again, look at that.
Whistle.
Whistle. All right, we're listening. Who is this right here? Whoever it is seems to have a lot of energy with them right
Chair.
now. Chair. No, I'm not sitting in that. That's not meant for us. Look at that. There's a guy who lost his son in a car accident, not giving up no names. Very tragic, very, very tragic. But they've got a bench or like a chair thing over there, where they go and just sit there with him for a while, whenever they get the chance. And I'm not going and sitting in that. And please don't bother it. That's some ignorant stuff.
Haunt.
Hunt. Yeah. You could say that. You could say that. And as you can see, EMF drops out to nothing when it wants. But when they're ready to talk, she spikes up. I wanted to I wanted to go over there, but it's just the wrong time. That sun's just in a bad spot right now. It would put a glare on everything. Alright, let's try something different. This is something.
Virgin.
Look at this. Virgin. We got a virgin here. I've also gotten sacrifice here too. And I'm not in any way, linking the two or nothing, but in my mind, and this is my opinion, in my mind, I always go back to, like, before we were Edith. Look at that. I always go back to, before we were here, like Native Americans and stuff like that, like, this was their land. I mean, technically it was stolen from them. Not just here, in a lot of other areas. I mean, just being honest. I wanted to get over here today. That's what I wanted to get to. As you see, that ditch will get deeper over here and wider. But there's rows of graves right there. God, I hope they get somebody back in here soon, clean this up, get us out of here. All right, while I'm over this way, is there anybody that would like to say something? Anybody have a message?
Sorry.
Sorry. And it was going crazy too. What can I ask what you're sorry for? Oh, EMF lit up the red and it didn't even blink. It just stayed, every one of them stayed lit. Can I ask what you were sorry for? That's fine. No pressure. I'm not that kind of guy. We're going to walk on over here now. I'm hoping that that dark entity or evil, whatever that is, demonic presence, whatever, I hope it's, look, and it did it again as soon as I started talking about it. God almighty. Lord forgive me. Lord, please be with me. Alright, we're going to be wrapping this up here soon because we'll probably be back out here later tonight. It looks like...
Analyze.
I was about to say, you know, I need to go through and check this out and do my thing and put it up. Because we want to get back out here later tonight. And we also wanted to analyze how much water was laying around and whatnot, so I knew where I could go and, you know, not get soaked or step in a foot of water and soak myself or get the shit scared out of me and try to run smack dab into a tree. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and call it. And thank you guys so much for all the support. Adult. Okay. Thank you for all the support. I love you all for it. And I hope to see many, 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 many more. I want to keep this going. Look. I want to keep this going for as long as I possibly can because I love it. I want to be able to do more things with it. I want to make something bigger. I want to bring more people in. I want to try something with this. I really do. So thanks for the love. Please subscribe. Please like. Please hit that notifications. And as always, stay scared.